Hey, so I'm going to give you guys reason why that every game, even comics or mangas, everything is not for every audience. Okay, so you got a lot of things going on in the gaming industry I could talk about. A lot of negatives, a lot of these companies interfighting or different with culture, but we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on other things on over here where I'm at. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay, when you creating a game or anybody that's creating a game developers, any type of creative, just understand, know your audience or create this something for particular audience, which is target marketing or this is type of marketing. Who's this game for? Who's this manga or comic for? Who is it for? Okay, who is it for? Not even that. Like I see a lot of the game on these like game developers and everything like that talking about they first they do, which doesn't make sense. The logic doesn't make sense. First they bash the customers, never bash the customers. Okay, bash the customers. Like, go ahead and bash the customers. I'm over here messing that up right here. But bashing the customers, saying that you don't buy the game. If you don't buy it, you're this phobe, you're that phobe, you're misogynist, all these other buzzwords and everything like that. But then when they don't buy the game, they say the same thing. Oh, you didn't buy the game, or this, you're a grifter and all that, man. But here's the thing, you guys. Like, you got to understand that every game is not going to be for every person. Like me. Like, there's certain games that I like. I'm not going to buy every single game. Some games that I might look at, it's not my cup of tea. I'm not going to end up getting it. I'm not going to end up buying it because it's not my type of game. Okay, same thing with manga. Same thing with comics. Okay, it's the same exact thing. You got to understand the number one rule of marketing. If you try to appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one. Okay, this is what these companies not understanding or they bashing. So not even that. You got to be sold on your product. Okay, you got to be sold on. If you're sold on a game, you got to be sold on your product. First, yeah, I think it's first you got to be sold on yourself. Then you got to be sold on the company. Then you got to be sold on the product. Okay, those are the three things you got to be sold on as yourself as a game developer or comic or type of creative. Not even that, just in sales. And if you're a creative, you're an artist, you're creating stuff, you want to make income out of it, you got to sell it. So basically, you're a salesperson. But anyways, without all that, it's like all this bashing and stuff going on. Okay, this is why like you got to know who you target. Who is this going to be for? It might be for a lot of people. Like that's why I think Show and Jump or a lot of Japanese comics, how they mangas, you can say who they got the certain genre who it's for and who they're targeting. It's the same thing with games. I mean, it's pretty simple, really. Like I don't understand why a lot of people get mad. And not even that. If you got something in your game or in your comic, just be proud of it. Just say, hey, yeah, this is what it's at. Don't hide it. Like a lot of these companies hiding it. Same thing what was Dragon Age Vanguard or trying to hide some stuff. But just be proud of it. Or one thing with, I think it was Naughty Dog, if I remember correctly, it was The Last of Us Part 2. They was hiding certain things, what happened, and like a lot of stuff got leaked and stuff like that. If I remember during that time, when Last of Us Part 2 came out. So you got to know who you're targeting as a game developer, as a creative, who this is going to be for. It's not going to be for everyone. Just understand that. And I see his love comics. If you don't like the game, don't buy it. That's true. If you don't like it, don't buy it. If it's not your type of, you can say cup of tea or something that you're not really familiar with, or you do play it and you're like, this is all right, or you bought it, or everything like that. For me, hey, but go ahead, buy the game. I'm not going to tell people don't buy it, but I'm going to know who I'm targeting, who this game is for, who is this manga for, who is this for. Okay, so you got to remember that, you guys. Stop bashing the customers, which are the gamers or the comic or the comic book readers, the manga readers and stuff like that. Stop bashing them. You got to stop it, because if you want to make sales, if you want to make some money, let them buy it. Let the market decide. Okay, and this is the same. And don't bash them. I like for anybody to buy my games. I like for people to buy my game, test it out, but like buy it, get their opinion, and not be afraid of criticism. Okay, not be afraid. Anything that goes on, I'm just gonna leave the comments open because I want to see. And yeah, there's gonna be some trolls. You're gonna have those. Okay, I'm gonna make another video talking about why creators need to start creating their own characters instead of using existing characters for their creator, or you could say gender swapping or race swapping and stuff like that. It'd be pretty cool. I mean, it's cool to do that for fan art, but to actually do something that's already established, like that's been going on in certain comic books. Well, I think in America, that's just me. That's just my opinion on it. Hey, my opinion can be wrong. Create a whole new character. That's just me. And even us, just create a whole new character. But that's another video. I'm probably gonna be talking about that. Might be next. But understand this, you guys. Marketing, if you appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one. And you got to understand that Don't bash your customers. Let them buy the product. Let them decide. Leave the comments open. Don't be afraid of criticism, because criticism, you can make improvement. Criticism, you can make something, and you can be creative. You can be more better at creating something. Okay, you're gonna have the trolls. You're gonna have people saying mean comments and stuff like that. Oh, boo hoo hoo, it's mean comment, whatever. People are mean. They're on the internet. You know, they can say what they want, but they won't probably say it to your face. Just remember that. Okay, so with all that, you guys, just remember, stop bashing the customers. You know, marketing, not every game is going to be for everyone. Just for me, if I don't want to buy the game, like someone like Dragon Age, okay, something like that, Vanguard, I will not buy it. I want any game that's like that, I won't buy, because it's not something I will buy. It's not something I will play as. It's not something that I want to play, or not even that for me to create. Or me as a creator, I want to put that as under my name. That's just me. That's just my thoughts on that. And I know people say, oh, if you don't like the game, don't buy it. True, don't buy it. If you don't like it, you don't know how it looks. If they didn't sell you the first time on the trailer or the gameplay or anything, then don't buy it. Don't buy it, or give other people and watch them play it, and you make a decision to go buy the product. Okay, so some people are just gonna buy it right away, and they you got reviewers. A lot of reviewers haven't. What I've been seeing in the gaming industry hasn't been really authentic. Has not really been with integrity, that you can say. Okay, you guys. So that's what I want to mention. As I see in the comments, I see people talk about it. Don't bash your customers. Leave it there. In something like with Naughty Dog, with their new intergalactic video game or something like that. What is it? The Heretic Prophet, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. They closed the comments. Sony's YouTube channel kept it open. But I think there's a mistake to leave the comments just no comments at all. I think you should go ahead and put the comments there and let the market decide, and let people, you can learn from criticism. That's all. That's one of the part that I'm saying. You can learn from criticism, and you take the criticism, or, you may not want to take it, depending on who type of creative person you are. And that's just my thoughts on it, man. Like, leave it open. It could be people going to be leave nasty comments, probably. You can say bigoted comments, racial comments. Hey, they just trolling. That's how I look at it. They just trolling, or they go out and, I'm actually going to make another video on that with, which is I talked about it. Actually, I will be probably talking about on that next video, why you should create your own characters as a individual of, you could say, different ethnicity, nationality, you could say, or whatever. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to mention. Let the market decide, and not every game is going to be for everyone. And I could create a game that's for this particular audience, create a whole nother game that's particularly for that audience. Like, same thing with comics and manga, okay? Films and everything. That's why they got different types of genres, So just understand that you're not going to get everyone. If they don't like it, that's not their cup of tea. It's okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end this right here, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. Leave a comment below and tell me what your thoughts on, not just me giving my thoughts, but what's your thoughts on it? What is your thoughts in the comments below? And make sure you go ahead and subscribe for more content like this. In my YouTube channel is going to be a lot more different types of content with gaming, animation, comics, mangas, you can say, because I'm looking to get in that industry. Also, me being as a business owner, so those who looking to do things to grow their channel, or go do some things in YouTube, or certain little other things, and building a business and stuff like that, I'm here for that too. All right. I like to say is every video on my podcast, which is going to be coming out in the beginning of 2025. Started from episode 1 and all over. So, folks, it's not where we at. It's where we come from. Always, always create like a God. Peace.